All right, for those of you watching in the future on YouTube, I tried going live on YouTube. My connection issues, even though I'm in an office now, there are problems. I don't know, it's frustrating, but I can go live on TikTok and I'll post this on YouTube later. But if you are not a subscriber on YouTube, head on over, hit that subscribe button. And Crypto Gak, good to see you. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I almost dropped Fig Newton here. FOMC, that is the name of the game today. Specialist, hello. I am not on YouTube. I'm having connection issues on YouTube for some reason. So sorry about that, but it is to encourage people to follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm putting out 2 YouTube videos a day, every day except for Saturday and Sunday. And I'm only doing like 1 or 2 TikTok videos a week. I just don't have enough time to do everything. So, good evening, Specialist. Good to see you again, friend. I do follow you, right? Yeah, okay, we are friends. We stay here, yeah. Hi, Janesy, hello. Good to see you. Market's dead today. They're going to come alive in a little bit. We're all waiting for the Fed minutes to be dropped. And then, so that's at 2 p.m. Eastern time in 12 minutes. It is very likely a 25 basis point increase. It's like 99% chance. And then I very strongly believe that this is going to be the last Fed increase for, maybe a couple years or something. So there's going to be a lot of excitement after that. But then 2:30, Jerome Powell is going to speak, and people are going to pay attention to his words. I think he's going to present himself as hawkish, hinting that rates may still increase, but I don't think anyone's going to believe him. So market's dead today. Oh wait, I already answered that. Can you show the charts? I can't. I mean, I could flip my phone around and show the computer that I'm looking at, but I'm not really looking at any charts right now. Hoping for a shock and no increase. Yeah, I mean, I'm a specialist. 10,000% that there's a 25 basis point increase. That's what's priced in. So I don't expect anything. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised. I don't think the market is going to be all that surprised. There may be some fake outs, but no. Yeah, there's going to be an increase today. ETH, what about it? It is struggling in its Bitcoin pair. I'm on a monthly chart on my computer here. Let me do a daily chart. Oh, last few days have been pretty good. Oh wait, no, that's Bitcoin, ETH, never mind. Never mind. They have no choice no matter what. Bank of England are going to do the same. Yep. Will it ever hit 1 million, or is that dream over? If you're talking about Bitcoin, I do believe that Bitcoin will very likely hit 1 million, but the problem is, what's $1 million going to be at that time? So, will market pull back later in the week after the 25 increase? No. It wouldn't because of that. It would for other reasons. So Litecoin looking to break 100. I see that. Yeah, Litecoin has been performing well. It is more than 2x from its bear market bottom. So yeah, liquidity trader, I'm with you on that. It is already priced in. Guys, I want to, while the chat's going a little slowly here, I want to tell you something. On my YouTube channel, I have a video publishing tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time. I'm doing this bear market analysis for the top 1,000 cryptocurrencies. I'm on number 72 right now. And the video that I have dropping tomorrow is for Loopring. Loopring is a layer 2 ZK rollup cryptocurrency built on Ethereum's platform. And it is also something that developers can build their own decentralized exchanges on it. It is itself a decentralized exchange. This cryptocurrency Loopring, as far as would I buy this in the bear market, it checks off everything that I'm looking for. I will be loading up big time on Loopring in the bear market. So let's see, next 24 hours is to buy. All right, if Specialist says that, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, yes, you must buy. I'm assuming you're talking about Loopring. Oh my goodness, so excited. What about FTM? FTM is a lot of hype, and in my opinion, it is inferior to HBAR, but that is something that, like Algorand is a cryptocurrency. They're trying to increase their liquidity and trying not to have wild swings. And so if you want to buy Algorand low and sell high, you're not really going to be able to do that as much as other cryptocurrencies. I think it's the same thing with HBAR versus FTM. For the purposes of buying low and selling high, I would rather buy FTM. But anyway, do you think the AI narrative will run up into the bull run? No, I think AI has a lot of potential, but I think that there's going to be a cooling off point, and maybe we'll see some articles, is AI dead? And then but sometime in 2024 I'll be buying AI for sure. So what price to get Loopring at? Not right now. There's a lot of alts that I would say stay away from at the moment, and Loopring is one of those. It's done very well over the last month. But I'd say if it gets under 20 cents again, that's a good time to get in on it. You're not in stocks, but would you hold dividend stocks or sell going into the recession? I would hold dividend stocks. Yeah, yes. All in on XRP, cool. Do you hold like podcasts or anything? I have a podcast that I haven't published anything on months. And I am probably going to, detach the audio from my YouTube videos and put it on podcast. I've been making longer videos on YouTube, like 25 to 30 minutes. So 50 cal, yes sir, less than 10 minutes. DMTR will be big. AI and agriculture. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Thoughts about XRP? Same thing as I've always said with the SEC suit, Ripple suit. It's like, when's that going to end? I don't know. Look at who they are affiliated to. Win-win situation. I've looked at Thus Crypto. That's are you auto transcribing that? Big Truck, what's up? Family's good. VRA thoughts. So VRA, I compare VRA to Theta a lot, and VRA is a better one for buying low, selling high. I think I like Theta more. So I'm back on TikTok. I've been back since January 1st. Thank you, user 14, whatever. I'm going to pay attention to your name. If you're going to troll, I will ban you. What do you think about Gala? Gala, excuse me, for those of you in Europe. Man, some of you people... Like, it drives you crazy that I say Gala. Gala is my favorite metaverse crypto, but it's gone from 2 cents to 7 cents in the last month. No, thank you. Thoughts on Avalanche and Cosmos? I really like both. They're not all that. They are comparable, but Avalanche is a layer 1, Cosmos is a layer 0. Avalanche's cryptocurrency is extremely, as of right now, highly inflationary, which means I'm not touching it until 2024. Cosmos, I'll buy Cosmos all day, any day. So Loop buy in 8 weeks time, my opinion. Yeah, that sounds good. You're welcome, Sambo. Always good to see you. Do you think there will be another big pullback this bear market? I'm very confident that there will be at some time, but I think that we are currently in the early stages of a bear market rally. I think we could see Bitcoin get up to between $30 and $42,000 over the next like 5 months. I've been saying 6 months, but then a month has passed. So like the 5 months, but I think it's going to pull back after that. But Bitcoin dominance is on the rise. I think it will continue to rise. So I just jumped on, stance on Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu is going to put in a higher high next cycle, which in that it's going to get a lot of hype because it's on Robinhood and things like that. So yeah, I am bullish on Shiba Inu for pumps and dumps at least. So hey, Noxy, what's up, man? Thoughts on holding Link in RLC? I mean, always take profits, but I like Link. I really like Link. I don't know enough about RLC. So top 5 to buy today, man. There aren't really all that many. Like we had a phenomenal January, and so for altcoins, I mean, all right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. How about that? I'll give you 3. But for altcoins, I just think that there's more downward room to go than upward short term. So let's see. Made some nice profits on Gala. Thank you. Do I like XYO? I like to mine it on my phone, but I don't really have an opinion on it fundamentally. So hey, we're 2 minutes from the FOMC most likely raising rates by 25 basis points. So I'm going to pay attention to the Bitcoin price here in a minute. I signed up for your bear market buying guides ages ago, but can't find it now. Is it still live? It's still live, yeah. When are we going to see Ethereum make a run? I think there's still room for a little run with Ethereum. I could see it in the upper 2s at the end of 2023, but other than that, 2024, something like that. Yes, please don't spam. That's where I'm at too. TikTok did it again and got people to miss the bottom. Moonboy Crypto, I'm not even sure what you're referring to. That's where I'm at too. Yeah, you know, I mean, one thing I will say, I made a video on November 10th. That was within a day, I think, of the bottom, 15,600, and I made a video on that day saying I was bullish, and it has everything to do with the DXY. And with the Fed, I just thought inflation had peaked at 9.1, a month before. So you're welcome, Red Rabbit. Best to buy mid caps now? I don't think so. Yeah. Hey, if you're looking at a computer, pay attention to the charts here. We're within seconds of the FOMC. Which coin you mining on your phone again? XYO. It might not, if you look up XYO app, that might show up in the App Store, but it could just show up as the coin app. I don't actually mine XYO. I mine a cryptocurrency and convert it to XYO. So 34K Bitcoin in the next few months. That's possible, yeah. So what's your advice to UK citizens for CBDC and Bitcoin? I don't know in particular. All right, here we go. I don't know. I am not aware of the extent of what CBDCs in the UK are going to do. And yeah. Every prediction I've seen says this is just a rally and will come back down. Is that worrying? It depends. I mean, there are people... I've seen mixed reviews. I think 25K is a key battle zone. Sorry, I'm looking at the price of Bitcoin right now. It's it had a dump and then a pump, and you got to be mindful of fake outs right at this moment at 2 o'clock Eastern time at least. So, 25K is really important. If we break through 25K, this is not just a rally, but it's going to be incredibly difficult to break through 25K. Bitcoin at 12K, I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't think so. Went all in 15.5K on my alts. When? Which coin Do you mine and convert? I mine. Look up XYO. Actually, you can go to worldwarbitcoin.info, and there's a part the thing that says mine XYO on your phone. So worldwarbitcoin.info. Quality comments. Thank you. All right, user 146. I see another comment. Given ISO 20022, do you still see a future for Bitcoin? All right, so you're an XRP guy, I'm assuming. Yeah, so 25 basis point. You're not. All right, there's nothing like Bitcoin. There will never be. There is no way of making something like Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I think that, excuse me, I think that Bitcoin has a future, a very good future. But if something overtakes Bitcoin, I'm not going to be shocked. I'm not going to be angry. So, ISO 20022 cryptocurrencies, I think they have a leg up in some ways. But, because regulation is coming. All right, Matic. I love Matic. It's just too high. The price is too high right now. I wouldn't touch it. But load up on Matic. Not financial advice, I suppose. Load up on Matic eventually. Quant. I love Quant. Quant does what Quant does. I have never predicted Quant. I just love it. So Quant has done amazingly over these last few months, which is a reason why I wouldn't buy it. We are in the bear market. We are very much in the bear market. We're at a bullish moment in the bear market, but Quant's the honey badger. Benya, hello, I see you. Thank you. Hello. Can you please tell me at what price I should go all in on Loop? I would not say all in on Loopring right now, or at that price even, but I'd be looking for entries under 20 cents. Market's weak. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're at a scary time. I mean, if you pay attention to Crypto Weatherman, he's saying that no recession's coming. I disagree, and the reason why I disagree is look up historically when the Fed raises rates. A lot of people have their eyes on when they pivot, and by pivot, I'm talking about now, like when they start lowering rates. I'm going to be very scared when they start lowering rates, because historically, when they start lowering rates, it's because they can see that a recession is on its way. And the recessions that we have had have been pretty dramatic. So, I'm going to be, I think a lot of people are going to be super bullish when the Fed starts lowering rates again, and I'm going to be very cautious. So, anyway, Cardano is a huge bear market buy for me. It has a history of going, and it's doing it again this time around, going, from a very high peak to a very low valley, and then putting in a higher high. You could have done very well for yourself last time around. You could have done a 150x from bottom to top. And I'm not expecting a 150x again, but I have a lot of confidence that I'll put in a higher high. And it's down, I think, 90% as of today. XRP thoughts. Yeah, I get a lot of XRP questions. And the big thing that I'll always say is they're being suppressed by the Ripple suit. So no thanks. No thanks for now. If I see any sign that XRP, that Ripple suit is going to be over, I'll get in on that. But let's see, Shiba 10 cents by the end of the year, early 2024, zero chance. Man, no. If you see anyone saying that, just don't listen to a word they say. If Shiba Inu hit a penny, it would have a $4 trillion market cap. That means it would be bigger. It would be about 80%. Let's just say everything else stayed the same. The entire crypto market cap right now is $1 trillion. So for Shiba Inu to hit a penny, you're saying $4 trillion, 80% of the crypto market cap? I mean, come on. So, but you're not asking about a penny, you're asking about 10 cents? 10 cents. $40 trillion market cap. No. I mean, you know, you got Shibarium that has launched, so there's a burn now. I understand that, but the burn is not nearly aggressive enough to justify a 10 cent SHIB. So yeah, Fed 25 basis points. Yep. XLM, same deal as XRP. They go hand in hand. High Street Binance CEO claims they will be investing on metaverse projects. That's a 140% gain in a day. On what metaverse projects? Because I'm not seeing any 140% gains. Let me see. Mana. No, Mana's down right now. I think Cardano will go back to low 20s again before the next bull run. Thoughts? I could see that. Yeah. Don't tell that to the XRP army saying 10,000 per coin. Oh yeah, here, yeah. I mean, maybe they know something I don't know, but Dobo, what's Dobo? I don't think we are done going down. So you think we're going to put in new lows? I don't think so, but I mean, I'm open to that reasoning. I mean, look at the last video I made, the last TikTok video I made, with a sticker that says, what's it called? Mega Death Cross or something like that. That's on my radar. That's concerning to me. It is just moving averages crossing over, but there is a history of moving averages crossing over being very bearish. Not just in that video I talk about the 50-week crossing over the 200-week moving average for Bitcoin, which has never happened in Bitcoin's history. So let's see. What do you think of Ocean Protocol? AI, so bullish. Let's see. High Street is the crypto. I'm not familiar. Dogebonk. No thanks. Short it then. Yeah, I'm waiting for Bitcoin to get up to 25K, and then I'm gonna be shorting a lot of cryptos at that time. Just for short term. So I hope more. This is the lowest you should consider depending on how much you have. Oh, you're talking to Moonboy Crypto. Barley's Kitchen and Tap. I don't know. Yeah, anything AI. I'll be buying some. Not right now, though. They've pumped too much. Sorry, I was getting a call from some kitchen place I've never heard of. All right, so we're 10 minutes past the 25 basis point increase announcement. No surprise at all, and the market has responded pretty lukewarm to that. But now we're waiting for Jerome Powell to make his announcement. But really, I don't think that's unless he says, hey, flat out, this is the last rate increase. I'm just not expecting anything significant from his announcement. I think what we're expecting, what the market is expecting, is for him to posture himself as someone like, yeah, we're going to continue to raise rates. That we're seeing signs of improvement in the economy, but the job's not done yet. Blah 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 blah. And I think the market is not going to believe him. That would be my guess. What's going on with Voyager? I haven't heard any big changes recently. I think last I heard Binance is trying to acquire their assets. Stand on your mistakes. Hiding is weak. Do you follow me? I blocked DU. I don't know if you do. But if you're talking about me in 2022, 2022 was a very difficult year. I almost had to bury one of my children. Another one got very sick, and another one got almost life-altering injured. I have responsibilities to 5 children and a wife, and a 6th one coming in a few weeks. And if I was single, you know what? I would be here every day, no matter what. But I can assure you that I was not hiding. That's exactly how he will posture. That's right. Yep. I just don't expect any surprises. Thank you, Reefer. And thank you, Marley. Yeah, I'll address that. I had high price predictions, and I just in those high predictions were within the realm of very much within the realm of diminishing returns. But November 17th, a week after Bitcoin peaked, I was like, guys, this isn't happening. And then I changed. I was no longer bullish on December 2nd. Bitcoin was still in the high 50s on December 2nd. So thank you, Big Truck. And yeah, thank you all. You know, whenever I share that stuff, it's like, all right, yeah, I really appreciate the words of encouragement. But I get that all the time. I get negative comments like that accusing me of hiding all the time. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to block you. I blocked you. Goodbye. Here's the thing. Like, people will pay attention to the high price predictions, but they don't pay attention to anyone changing their mind. They hear a number and it's like, okay, they're lazy. Anyway, they're lazy. They want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear what they don't want to hear. And for those of you watching this live stream right now, you're in at the one of the lowest points. It's like, I think a lot of you are gonna do very well next time around. So, frick the haters. Nazaibo, thank you. It happens to all new investors. Yep. They don't want to learn or hear the facts. That's right. That's exactly right. And you know what? Next time around, I wouldn't be surprised at this at all. I mean, look, I'm not going to be perfect next time around either. Most people are going to lose. That's just how it works. And next time around in the next bear market, those same people are going to be saying the same things. And hopefully, considering the fact that you're here now, you're not one of those people. This is like John Wick 3. Or no, this is like the final season of Lost. This next upcoming cycle, be prepared for anything. Anything is possible. So don't get greedy. Thank you, I Am Ranch. Hello, Indy Chris. Frozen. Am I frozen? I hope not. Crap show, up, down, continue bear market rally, Bitcoin at 29K. I kind of agree with you on that. It's just because some humans are bum hats. Anyone else screen frozen? Jade says my screen's frozen. Biases, opinion, fear, risk, and no risk, no reward. Thank you. Yeah, Chuck. Yes. Paid for the course on Bitcoin. I hope one day I can pay you thousands. Okay. Doge to the moon. There's one cryptocurrency I didn't really get wrong. When Dogecoin was 65 cents, I was like, if you buy Dogecoin right now, you're an idiot. But no, not right now at least. And I'm not too confident that Doge is going to put in a higher high next cycle. I mean, I think it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But when will you start accumulating alts? Oh, man. I'm pretty much entirely trading right now. And there are some that I'm willing to accumulate, like Litecoin. All right, here we go, talking about Litecoin again. But Litecoin's halving is in August. I would expect some kind of run up for Litecoin. But I want to see, I'm banking, I'm hearing some people call for new all-time highs with Bitcoin in 2023. I think that's very unlikely. I think I'm going to start accumulating alts when Bitcoin goes under the bull market support band again. So, all right, nope. All right, mine is fine. All right, if it's frozen for you, exit the live stream and come back in. So, Bought my first full Bitcoin a week ago Sunday from trading profits. All right. That's awesome. Litecoin's still going to 800. I mean, one day we're going to see an $800 Litecoin. Yeah. Are you still updating or planning on updating the buying guide? No. The problem with that is like I launched it at a terrible time. But if you want a refund, I will gladly send you a refund because I did say I was going to update it. But I am doing on YouTube the Would I Buy series, and it's similar to that. So, I mean, yeah, I'll send you whatever. I think it was $27. Oh, well, thank you, user. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Link? I think Link's going to be fine. I think Link has a potential to exist for a long time or forever. We need Chainlink, oracles. I am bullish on Link. It's not one that I don't think we're going to remember the next bull run as the bull run of Link. I think it's just going to go mostly with the market, maybe outperform a little bit. Their tokenomics are fantastic. So there's potential in that. Thoughts on Gala/Gala, favorite metaverse crypto, don't touch it now. It has done a 350% gain in the last month. No, thank you. So, do you still think Litecoin will do well? Yeah, and I think Litecoin is doing well. I think, next 6 months, Litecoin's going to do well. Next time around, we'll see it. We'll see if Litecoin finally breaks through that paradigm that I've been talking about. Massive descending wedge since it was ever first created. I think we're going to see Litecoin break through similarly, but obviously not to the same extent that Doge did. And what I'm talking about is look at the Dogecoin Bitcoin pair on TradingView or whatever. I think Litecoin is going to have something similar happen, not to the same extent though. Hedera, I like HBAR for general accumulation. I don't think that next time around HBAR is going to put in a higher high. So I'm hearing predictions of 90 cents or $1 for HBAR. I disagree strongly on that. I would say more like 30 cents perhaps. So are we in an accumulation period in your opinion? No. I think we're in a pause period. I think given how well cryptocurrencies pumped over the last month, I would say cool off. Let's wait a little bit. I would wait. I strongly believe that Bitcoin will be under the bull market support band, the 20-week simple moving average, the 21-week EMA, in late 2023, early 2024, and that's going to be a really good time to accumulate. So, quant thoughts. I love quant, but I get a lot of questions about it, and some of you could answer that question for me. Quant does what quant does. It is very hard to predict. Aside from, for sure, I think it's going to hit a higher high next cycle. I wouldn't say 100% on anything, but quant very likely. So, thoughts on Polkadot future? That's a good question. I'm not seeing. Well, you know what? I did share an article on my YouTube channel about Polkadot. It's the honey badger. Quant is. I have some. I was getting pretty low on Polkadot because I was like, "Where's the adoption coming in on Polkadot?" I wasn't seeing it. But then I just did some research, looked at some news, and I am seeing, as far as developer adoption is concerned, that there are developers moving to Polkadot, which is always a good thing. So, surprisingly, you might be shocked by this, developers are moving very largely to Solana. So, and Near. Solana and Near are the two where most developers are going to. And so what's the significance of that? I know a lot of people are saying that Solana's dead, but you got to think in terms of hype, of excitement. If there's a lot of developers on Solana or going to Solana, that means that whatever the next NFT thing is or the next, meme coin thing is, there's a good chance that a DApp is going to build, or many DApps are going to be built on Solana, on Near, that will be utilizing that next hype. And so Solana a lot of people are saying Solana's trash. And that might actually be true, but go where the retail is, go where you anticipate retail is going to go. And retail is going to go to Solana based off of whatever dApps are built on there. So, did I miss the Web3 conversation? I mean, sort of. We've been in and out of different things. Blackouts with Solana are a problem. Oh yes. So, the blockchain trilemma: security, scalability, decentralization. Solana does Solana will never claim or never, oh my goodness. I mean, security, yikes. Scalability, ouch. Decentralization, So, yeah, no thanks with that. But hype, that's why I'm going to be buying a decent amount of Shiba Inu. Go where retail's going. Retail's not going to go to Chainlink. They're not going to go to Algorand. I'm just talking about buying low and selling high for general accumulation. Yeah. Retail's going to go to Sandbox. Metaverse has huge potential still. So, very much. We're still early and very early with Metaverse. What's going to happen with the Fed meeting? Thank you. I'll take that. What's going to happen with this Fed meeting? They already raised rates by 25 basis points. That was 99% chance that was going to happen. So that's done. But 7 minutes from now, Jerome Powell will be speaking, and he will most likely be hawkish, and the market will react to how it reacts. So buying Shiba now or wait for a pullback? I'm waiting. Definitely waiting. What do you think of XLM? I like XLM. XLM gives me hope that third world countries can have access to banking that they've never had, but the price has been suppressed, and I think it will continue to be suppressed until the Ripple lawsuit is over, because XLM is silver to XRP's gold. Yeah, JPOW at 230. Yep. Same deal with Ripple that I just said about XLM. How do we think the markets are going to react today? I don't think it's going to be all that crazy, honestly. I think the market is expecting JPOW to be hawkish. So, yeah, stuff fixing the tank after the speech. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely possible. I'm not proclaiming anything as far as like being. I have a lot of experience with following interest rates for over a decade now. I used to work as a mortgage banker, and so that was very key with how I followed rates. And so I've been around the block a few times, and the last several months I've just like, yeah, this is what's going to happen, and it's happened with rates. In early 2022, I did not expect the Fed to raise rates as aggressively as they did. But as soon as I got on the ball with that, it was like, yeah, well, but at the same time, even though there have been no surprises over the last 6 months with what the Fed's going to do, the market reacts very interestingly whenever things happen. So Crypto Dabber says it's all baked in. The market can be weird. Let's see. If you had to give a percentage chance that ETH flips Bitcoin, what chance would you give it? 25%, and that's just off the top of my head. And the reason why I say that is, there's what's the percentage chance that things are going to flip ETH? On my YouTube channel, subscribe, World War Bitcoin on YouTube, I have reviewed the top 72 non-stablecoin cryptocurrencies by market cap so far, and I think a quarter of them are layer ones. They're ETH competitors. And so what's the chances that one of those is going to flip ETH? You know, the thing that I'm really wondering, what if Tether flips Bitcoin? Whew. I would cry. I would cry all day. I would lament. I would put on sackcloth and ashes and just be in tears. That could happen. It's all baked in. Hello, 88 Rojas. Thoughts on the WEF Great Reset? Oh, man, I don't know. It's like, you know, I'm hearing this stuff about AI taking a lot of jobs. And so what if, you know, we need to work. I'm concerned about that. We were made to work. And I'm not talking about like the boring grind. It's like, if you just take work away from us, we will deteriorate. We will rot. And I'm not, whatever. If they're doing it, whatever, I will, Lord willing, one day own acres of land and be a farmer. I will continue to work no matter what. What do you think about Valot? Don't know anything about it. The Fed's movement is baked in. Yeah, how long are you holding quant? Buy low, sell high. I don't plan on holding any of it through the next bear market, but I'll buy low again. Thoughts on ALBT? That's on my list. I'm probably going to review ALBT on my YouTube channel within a month, but I don't know enough yet. Tether flipping Bitcoin, please explain. It's all about market cap. So Tether's number 3 right now in market cap. And the more and more people get into crypto, the more and more we're going to see stable coins and stablecoin printing. And so maybe one day we would see Tether have a bigger market cap than Bitcoin. Do you think Bitcoin layer 2s will increase Bitcoin dominance in development? You know, development on Bitcoin has stagnated. It can certainly help. What we would need is a really good layer 2 to do that, and I don't have a ton of faith with that. But I'm not worried. I think Bitcoin's going to do what it does. There are certainly things that can help. Like Internet Computer, I've heard, is working on some things that can be really bullish for Bitcoin. So I've heard. Great listen while I draw generative art. Nice. Heard of Debtbox? I have not, no. Yeah, can you explain layer 1s versus layer 2s? Still don't fully understand it. Layer 1 is something like Ethereum. It's a platform. It's something that you can build on. And so Ethereum, Avalanche, Cardano, Near, Solana, those are all layer 1s. Layer 2s are things that are built on layer 1s. Polygon is the most famous layer 2. And what Polygon does a great deal to help Ethereum with scalability, with transactions, with transaction speed, with lots of things. And so layer 2s can do that. They can be their own thing in certain ways. So yeah, I mean, that's a very basic layout of a layer 2. Optimism is a new one, layer 2 built on Ethereum. So are you getting completely out of the market until we hit bottom, then getting back in? I'll never be completely out and I'll never be completely in. Well, no, that's not true. There are times I may be completely in. Like I didn't have a ton in fiat during the COVID crash, but when the COVID crash happened, I remember talking to my sister and I was like, man, if I had thousands of dollars to invest right now, I would be all in. If something happens, something catastrophic happens that causes the Fed to lower rates to 0, I will be all in. But no, I'm waiting till 25K for Bitcoin. But I think that $15,800 was the bottom for Bitcoin, or 15,600. So JPOW is speaking right now. I'm not listening to it. But just so you know, thoughts on VeChain. I love VeChain, or I like it a lot. I like their tokenomics, real world use case with VeChain. I think they'll put in a higher high next time around. Half Shiba? No, I don't know what half Shiba is. IMX, Immutable X, very strong buy at some point for Immutable X. I made a video last week on my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. Head on over and subscribe. Thoughts on Fed announcement and impact on Bitcoin price. I've been talking a lot about that. That's actually why I went live. So they raised 25 basis points. Everyone was expecting that. Jay Powell is speaking right now. I'm assuming he is looking at Bitcoin's price, that he is talking negatively, that he plans on being aggressive with raising rates. But I think that's all BS. There's smoke, but there's no fire. And so, yeah, I'm seeing Bitcoin right now. It is going down. That could be a fake out. There's always a fake out, but then it could go up and then fake out to the upside, whatever. So we'll see. I am not listening to the speech, like I said. ISO 20022s are the future. Might be right about that. Shibarium thoughts. We'll see. I have some hope. So I would love it if they burned. I also made a video talking about Shibarium on my YouTube channel. So Bitcoin is, you're welcome, Josh. Hey, your last name is the name of the street that I live on. All right, Bitcoin is old tech, centralized ownership, dead founder, 2 inflation bugs, counterparty staking. Cool. Shorts are going to get burned, and then the real short comes in. We'll see. Thoughts on Gala? I've already talked a ton about it. It is my favorite metaverse crypto. It is way too expensive right now. Arbitrum, don't know enough, sorry. Just facts. I mean, yeah, the tech is superior with other cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin is unique. What do you think of Casper Network? So Casper made an appearance, last year at the World Economic Forum. There were a ton of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is unique. There were a ton of cryptocurrencies, a ton of crypto, advertisements and all that. And this year at the World Economic Forum, there were a handful there, and that was on my radar as like, all right, I want to pay attention to these cryptocurrencies. Filecoin was there. I'm bullish on Filecoin. Casper was there. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So Casper was there, and so I was like, all right, I'm keeping Casper on my radar, because anyone who's there in a year like January of 2023, it's like, all right, they're here for the long haul. They're serious about their development. So very, very interested in Casper. AI coins or gaming coins? I mean, right now, neither. But ahead of the next one, I think there's still room for AI narrative. So I guess I'd say AI, but I'll be buying both. Sui. Don't know anything about Sui. How do you feel about Decentraland? I mean, Metaverse. So it's not a fun game to play. It's very crappy, but I think that it's going to have artifact-like what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm distracted right now looking at the Bitcoin price. Here's the deal. You know how I think at the worst case scenario for Decentraland, for Sandbox, is that it's going to be like an Honus Wagner baseball card, or like a CryptoPunk. People will want Decentraland, they'll want land because of the fact that it was first or second. And so Decentraland, that's worst case scenario. So like 100 years from now, I really do think that people will be like wanting land in Decentraland. So Filecoin will win the storage, yeah. Meme Land, I don't know anything about Meme Land. Their pirate island looks Amazing. Filecoin is a competitor to Dropbox, to Amazon, their web storage, to anything cloud storage related, and their prices are much lower, much lower as of right now. So, all right, I'm not seeing anything from Powell's speech yet. Digibyte. But we are bouncing back. I'm not surprised. Digibyte, let's see. I don't know enough about Digibyte, honestly. Yeah, Avalanche, I've talked a decent amount about Avalanche already. I like Avalanche. I don't like how inflationary their currency is as of right now. It is going to get much less inflationary over time. But hey, look at you. Where you been for? Where you been for? 2022 was a rough year in my life. That's where I've been for. And I'm not talking about crypto. Man, I thought what did I do with Digibyte? All right, no, I'm going to review that in a couple months here. Multivac, haven't done any research on it. Sorry. Yeah, so it seems like, as of right now at least, whatever Jerome Powell is saying, it's not really having much of an effect. That's what I've been talking about. So hope 3033 treats you better. Typo. That would be crazy if I was alive in 3033. I hope not. Ajax, man, that's another one. Don't know anything about. Wait, do I? I feel like I just recently came across something with Ajax. Rank number 145. Whew. Oh yeah, all right. High launch price, and I don't even really consider that to be anything significant. I wouldn't. It's pumped like crazy over the last. Oh, that's AI, isn't it? That's where I've seen it. Yeah, all right, super bullish. But not right now. Thank you for that follow, Hyped Tarzan and Pyro's Entertainment. Really appreciate that. Thoughts on Phantom? Yeah, I've talked about Phantom already. I like H-bar more. But as far as buying low and selling high, I prefer Phantom. So, do you have a Discord or community? I do. It's dormant. I haven't posted there in a while in my Discord. If you want to join it, fine. I'm sure I'll post at some point. But I'd love to. I just don't have time right now. Guys, seriously, this might shock some of you. I'm waking up at 3:30 every morning to work. And it's mostly because, you know, I have 5 kids going on 6. Their tuition's insane right now. And I want to work my butt off in 2023 and enjoy the benefit of that in 2024. So I do take a nap, a 1-hour nap throughout the day, but Nervos Network, seen a few suggestions. Thank you. Oh, wait. Man, that's another one that I know I've looked that up recently. There's just so many. CKB. Any hopes for Filecoin to go back to its all-time high next cycle? Yeah, I think it will. You're welcome, Forrest. James, thank you for that follow. Been there, yeah. Engineer still? I've never been an engineer. If I could redo some things, I probably would be an engineer. I think I have the mind for it. And I have a lot of friends who are engineers who are doing very well. All right, so Nervos, let's see, circulating supply versus, oh, I love I love what I'm seeing with their supply dynamics. Yeah, open source blockchain, collection of protocols, what separates it though? I don't know. I can't really give some thoughts on it just yet, but I will be reviewing it eventually. Buy ETH now. Dad naps are a real thing. You know what? Actually, I'll say yes to buying ETH now. I mean, the real thing that I'm concerned about. So I have a range between $20,000 and $21,000 for Bitcoin that I'm hoping I would, if it goes down to that level, I'm loading up pretty heavily. But then to the top for Bitcoin, and ETH follows it, you know, I have a range high of about 24.5 to 25. And there's going to be a ton of resistance there. So that's all short term. I think Bitcoin will go up to 25 and get rejected really hard, and it just depends on what happens after that. So the downside, in my opinion, potentially has more leg room than the upside. This is all short term though. So, and so my answer is about ETH. It would be the same thing. How is your business going? All the best. Inflation killed me in 2022. I had to lay off my one employee, which means I'm taking on a lot of that load. But, you know, I'm fine. Given how much I'm working, it's all good. Do you think only a handful of coins will last till 2024? No, I think a lot of them will. Pretty much all. Not all of them, but like a lot of them will. VeChain, very bullish. Yeah, I talked about VeChain already. Mob, sorry, I don't know anything about Mob. Fetch AI, bullish on AI. All right, so I'm assuming we're seeing Bitcoin at $23,300 right now. It seems to be climbing. I'm assuming that Jerome Powell talked his hawkish talk, saying like we can't take the foot off the gas with raising rates yet. And the market is like, no, you're full of crap, Jerome Powell. So now we're going higher. But this could also be a fake out. We did have a fake out to the downside. This could also be a fake out. So you're welcome about that feedback. I'm looking into optimism and LS DeFi for 2024 thoughts. I have some OP. I bought it. I didn't buy a ton, but I bought it in the 80s, I think, or 90s. 90 cents, right? Yeah. And it's done very well since then. I would hold off on buying it for the moment, but I think that could do very well next time around. I wouldn't expect like a Polygon. Polygon did like 200x. I'm not expecting that, considering the fact that OP is in the top 100. I think it's like 70 in terms of market cap right now. LS DeFi, I need to do more research on that. Is there a time of day you will be going live? Basically, how do we not miss tuning in? Sorry, user 14. I don't have a specific time of day. I wanted to go live. I would love to go live more. I'm just way too busy. I decided to go live today because of the FOMC announcement. So, Litecoin, very bullish on Litecoin short term. The next halving is in August. I think we're going to see a bit of a run up. I'm not necessarily going to give a prediction, but there's a lot of room higher for Litecoin. VThor, oh, DXY dropping, nice. All right. VThor, I like VeChain, so I like VThor. I stake my VeChain, get some VThor. It's all good. XYO, talked about that a couple times already. I don't buy it, but I do mine coin on my phone and convert it to XYO. So got Litecoin at 150. Hey, if you still have it, you're gonna. I believe that this year you will at least break even. Go to worldwarbitcoin.info if you want to download that app that I'm talking about to mine XYO, or to mine the coin that you can convert to XYO. GRT, head over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. I made a video about GRT. GRT, the graph, I have very high hopes for GRT next cycle, next euphoria phase. They had 1 billion queries on their site. They are establishing themselves low price, not a huge market cap. Could do very well, could increase in market cap. So how many X do you have Filecoin going next bull run? I don't know if, I don't have a specific dollar amount, but what I will say is I expect it to put in a higher high next cycle. So if it did a 2x, which that might be pushing it, especially given how parabolic Filecoin went. But let's just say if it did a 2x from here, that would put it, it's not going to do a 2x. Man, it got up to 200. Man, Filecoin, man. If it just got back to its high, that would be a, what is that? A 36x. Super bullish on Filecoin. Do you use any crypto credit cards or cards that reward you in crypto? I had the BlockFi card, got rewarded in crypto, and now it's stuck on BlockFi. But that's it. I would love for something like that to exist and be safe. I'm really bummed about that. So it's all good. Bitcoin still continuing to rise. Let's see. I'm going to look up on Twitter to see if anyone's saying anything about Jerome Powell here. Because like I said, I'm not watching him, but latest on Voyager, I haven't heard anything other than like Binance is talking about buying it, you know, or acquiring their assets. Oh man, all right, Jerome Powell. Did you discuss VXV? I haven't. I like their tokenomics. I am not sure what to say about the cryptocurrency in general. So, all right. Fed's Jerome Powell can now say for the first time disinflationary process has started. Jerome Powell has smashed this out of the park for the bulls. Very measured, mixing the positive language with the negative. He is providing hope, but tinged with reality. Those are just random comments on Twitter that I'm seeing. Let's see. Powell is giving the markets everything they want to hear and forget about the other stuff in the press conference. Well, there we go. Zilliqa, I'm not like blown away by Zilliqa, but I think people are going to be attracted to their low price. Give me a second here. Circulating supply in comparison to their max supply isn't that bad. The 2 cents, I think people are just going to be like, oh, could this go to $1? And maybe, I don't think so, but the hope that it will go to $1. Any gems we should look into for 2024? I'll give you a few here. IMX. So I know you want like smaller cap coins. I'm going to say some between 50 and 100. IMX is one. What's the one I just reviewed that's publishing on my YouTube channel tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Loopring. Loopring checks off all of the boxes. Loopring. You can see it on my YouTube channel tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time. IMX, Loopring, and Casper, CSPR. There's three. There's plenty more. The Graph, Filecoin. Fan of Gala. That's another one. Gala. And then AI, Metaverse, for sure. Elrond. It's been a while since I reviewed Elrond. So Elrond, one of those cryptocurrencies in a sea of layer ones. Cool, you know. Fantastic tokenomics. Fantastic. So that's a thumbs up. Very high market cap in comparison to the cryptocurrencies I just mentioned. So not as much upside as an IMX or a GRT or a Casper, you know. But I think I'm pretty confident in them. So got them. AI will fly next year. Ethereum Classic. Hey, it has a history of putting in higher highs, so bullish in that regard. They just rebranded, right? I'm not sure who they are. If you're talking about Elrond, yeah, there's something. What are they? Metaverse or multiverse something? What's up, Trump Rules? Good to see you. It's been a while. Man, yeah, Bitcoin's rallying. I didn't watch Powell's speech, but he must have said something that got people excited. So, recap. 24.5 is going to be heavy resistance. We can certainly wick above there, go to 25,000, but I will be short term opening up some shorts at 25,000 on a lot of cryptocurrencies. And I think we're going to have a hard rejection there. I have 5K to spend. If it were you, would you buy now, and what would it be? You know, if you're doing short-term stuff, yes, I would buy now. But everything I just said, there's a lot more room to the downside than there is to the upside, and I'd be very cautious around $25,000. I would stick with some of the bigger ones starting out right now. You know, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But then if you're able, if you trade it all, you know, open up some shorts around that range. Chainlink, I've talked a ton about Chainlink already. In general, it will flow with the market, in my opinion, but it will outperform a little bit. Tokenomics are fantastic with Chainlink. Supply dynamics are great. So I'm watching the Bitcoin price while I'm trying to talk here. Buy price for Bitcoin. You know, it seems like after this FOMC meeting that we're going to have a little bit of a rally here. So if you want a short gain, now's a fine time to buy. But like I said, I think we're going to get rejected really hard somewhere around $25,000. And I have there's two ranges that I would be looking at to buy Bitcoin. One would be around $22,300. But my second one, and I'll be loading up pretty dramatically there, would be around $20,500. But general thesis right now is that we are in a bear market rally, that Bitcoin over the next 5 months will continue to rally, get between $30,000 and $42,000. Alts and Bitcoin's dominance will increase, which means alts will not do as well. There will be random pumps, and Ethereum will be fine. Litecoin will do well because their halving's coming up in August, but alts will lag behind Bitcoin in general over the next 5 months. All right. I am going to be done here after I read Christie's comment. So my opinion on ICP, I have warmed up very much to ICP. I once made a video, this was like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, saying, I hate internet computer with the heat of 1,000 suns. From everything I can see, the tech is fantastic. The price is a very good price to buy. Their tokenomics are a little questionable as far as how inflationary they are, but yeah. Any crypto trading platform you recommend, and anywhere you recommend learning the basics? learning the basics. I'm not sure what to recommend. I use KuCoin right now. I'm looking into DYDX. Just look up DYDX crypto, and there's an exchange there. Loopring, I'm also going to look into that. But DYDX derivatives exchange, you can go up to 25x, which I wouldn't recommend, but I like having the option at least. So thank you, Bry Guy. Really appreciate that. Buy more quant, can't go wrong with that. So, all right, I'm done. If you don't follow me yet, hit that follow button. And please, would love it if you would subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm making 2 videos a day on YouTube. I'm not doing nearly as much on TikTok. So I'm done.